Good morning, Creative Moments by G. Oh my goodness. We had a little technical difficulty, but welcome to Creative Moments by G. We are so excited to be here today. Finally, it's Tuesday, January 18th, 2022. Can't believe it's already halfway through January. My goodness. Now, on our other one that we were working on, trying to go live, we were trying to also broadcast to Facebook and Creative Moments by G. Hey, Gloria. There we go. Hey, ladies. Okay, so glad that y'all are coming back on. I was telling you that we are going to, Maudie's going to hand me her laptop, and I'm going to see if we can't fix it. I can see you, and we just have to get her going so that she can get it up and running. Okay, let's see. We're going to refresh here for her because we want Maudie. Maudie is my sister, and we do this together. And so she is going to be talking to you. She's our moderator, and she will be talking to you. I'm handing the laptop back to her. Yay! It's Tuesday. What can we say? Tuesday, crazy Tuesday, right? We are going to be putting together a card using the Dahlia Days. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Now, I just appreciate y'all hanging with us so much. You know, gotta love technology. And like I said, we were trying to welcome Facebook and Twitch and welcome those family friends as well, but we couldn't. Hey, from Iowa, Gloria, fantastic.
Joan and Karen are here.
Joan and Karen, woohoo! Here we go. And thank you so much for coming on today a little bit early because we do have another Zoom that we have to go to. It's a work-related Zoom, and I need to be there about 10:25. So let me show you the card that we're going to work on today. What do you think about that card? Those dahlias are so pretty. And stay with us to the end because we're going to show you a technique that really makes them pop. So let's head down to the crafting table and let's get started. I need to fix something just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and do picture in picture because I like y'all to see me so I can see y'all. And here we go. Now, the first thing you're going to need to do is go ahead and get your base card. And we have two mats. We have one for the outside and one for the inside. So we have those. And I want you to remember, don't waste your time taking down all the measurements this afternoon. We'll make sure and have those up on our website at creativemomentsbyg.com. All you have to do is click on the blog. And so don't you worry about that. Now, the first thing we need to do, because you can't really see it on this one, but this has a map right behind it. And this also acts as a guide as to where we want to stamp our flowers. And so we're going to put this little bit right here in the embossing folder that we've selected. And we're going to cut a 1 inch frame for that so that we have it. So we have picked this beautiful, beautiful basket weave, and we're going to go ahead and put that in so that that can be our guide. And let's see, I guess I need to get my other plate here. I thought I had everything ready for us to go, but we'll go ahead and just run that through. And let's see what that looks like. Oh my goodness. Look at this beautiful, beautiful basket weave. Isn't that pretty? Love it. And how is everybody today? Do you know that today is Winnie the Pooh Day? Now my face is all blocked. How many of us love Winnie the Pooh? I love Winnie the Pooh. I love all his little sayings. They are so cute. So we'll get rid of our Winnie. We'll go ahead and bring that back up. And there we are. But Winnie the Pooh Day. So if you have grandkids or children, you can wish them a happy Winnie the Pooh Day. Now, we know that this is going to go right across just the first mat. So we're going to cut that 1 inch by 5 1/4 because we don't want it to go over the very first mat. So go ahead and cut that. And we're going to cut it at 1 inch. Now, I want to ask you, does anybody have a birthday today? Anybody's birthday today, or maybe a birthday in January? Let us know. What's the day? Because we want to honor your birthday today, and you'll get to select one of these cards, any card you want, at the end, and we will send it to you. Celebrating birthdays today. So let us know if you have a birthday in January. And we're going to pick the closest date to today, which is the 18th. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our mat for the top of our card, and we're just going to center it pretty much, and you can tell it's centered because you line up these lines. We're just going to take a pen and draw a very light line. Very light. Now, you will get rid of this line because we're going to stamp our flowers over it, and we are bringing in some beautiful colors. We're going to use Magenta Madness first to pick up our dahlias. So let's go ahead and get those stamped. Now I'm going to move to the right of this, and let's go ahead. I just want to make sure I have the right strength. Okay. And you know, I like to go ahead and stamp mine kind of heavy. Oh, look at that beautiful color. I'm going to put 3 on the top and then off center 2. So I'm going to stamp this one up a little bit so that they're not quite even. And then I'm going to bring this one over and just stamp him right on the side, down just a little bit.
Gloria's birthday's in February.
Oh, February. Is it close to the 14th, Gloria? Or maybe it's on the 14th. Okay, we're just going to come down with this one. We're going to come down one more. And we're always being mindful of where our strip is going to be laid. So here's where we're going to have our strip, right there. And now we're just going to bring in those other colors. So I'm kind of done with magenta, so I'm going to close that. And now I'm going to bring in Old Olive to go ahead and give me some big leaves. Oh. And you know what? At first you might think this looks messy, but it is so pretty. Look at that. We're going to go ahead and put a leaf right there. We're going to get one over here. And then I'm going to just turn my paper. And I'm remembering where that line is because I want to make sure that you can see them. And we'll put one right here. Okay, so we don't have any birthdays in January. It's okay, there's going to be another way for you to get to pick a card. Just stay with us. And now we're going to, look at that, it's already starting to take shape. Now we're going to pick up Just Jade, and we're going to pick up these funny little leaves that they have. And we're just going to add them. Look how pretty that looks. I love that leaf. I think that is so pretty. Just going to add that right there. Now I'm going to turn my paper because it's easier for me to do it that way. I think I'll put one right here. There we go. And I'm going to close that up. And now we have another kind of a berry. And I'm going to go ahead and bring in some rich raspberry because you know I love rich raspberry. And I have to be careful because I just inked it and it is really dark. So let me stamp it over here. going to go ahead and put that right there. I'm going to get one right there. I'm going to turn my paper. Oh, Patricia, yours is in June. Oh my goodness.
And the other Gloria's is February 9th.
Oh, we have both Glorias in February. That is pretty cool. Okay, so now it's taking shape. Now the last thing that we need to add are our little flowers that come, and I'm going to add those in Bumblebee. And you know, it's so easy to create this background, right? Really fast, easy, and so pretty. And yet, my goodness, anybody that gets this card, they're going to love it. Such a pretty happy birthday card, because that's what we're going to make. And of course, I love to use this Granny Apple Green. So we are going to go ahead and just glue this down to the front of our card. You know, I got a new glue because I knew this would happen. And sure enough, it happened. To get a little bit of our glue out. There's probably going to be a big blob. So I'm going to go ahead and take a pin and see if I can't get this going real quick. How many of you have to do that? Stick a pin in your glue and then it comes out. Okay, so let's go ahead and lay this down. Okay, now remember I said stay with us because we have a tip for you to really make these dahlias pop. So we have this laid down, and now we're going to go ahead and add this beautiful embossed piece of paper right here in the center. So let's get that. And you know, I chose to do flowers because I'm ready for spring. I don't know about you, but I'm ready for spring. Okay, so we have that, and now we need to do our message right across here. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in a piece of paper, and we're going to line it up right here. Now I have selected this large happy birthday from Slim Sayings. You can use, of course, anything you want. And this is really very good. Sometimes, you know, you get your stamp and it's not lined up exactly the way it's supposed to be. But this really is. So let's go ahead and ink this up with some Granny Apple Green. And just get that inked up. And I went ahead and I re-inked my Granny Apple Green so that we could get it. And we'll just hold it there for just a second for good contact and cross our fingers.
Anne is here.
Hey Anne, welcome. Yay, you found us live. We had a few little issues this morning. We're going to try that one more time on the other side. You know, I tried not to stamp hard because I didn't want to get it all dirty, you know, from the sides, but I didn't stamp hard enough. So let's try it again. And you know it does this because I'm live. It always does this, right? Okay. And there we go. Well, didn't stamp exactly the way I wanted, but guess what? I stamped one earlier just in case this happened. No problem. So we have this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to close the Granny Apple just yet because we're going to use it on the inside. And we cut this to 1/2 inch so that you would be able to see that border. Now look how pretty that looks with the embossed underneath it. So we're going to go ahead and lay that down. You could lay it up on dimensionals if you wanted. Now we have something else that we can add to this. So we are going to cut out a few little flowers. So let's go ahead and stamp some of those flowers. And it doesn't matter if you get it because we're just going to cut them out. So it doesn't matter that we have a little bit right there. That won't matter at all. We're going to bring out our little trimmer. Don't you love that little trimmer? And I'm getting the right sandwich and the die. And I like to keep my removable tape right there. And that allows me to just grab it when I need it. And now we just line up our little flowers and run it through the machine. We're going to have to do it twice because we want to use, oh, I don't know, 2 on one side, maybe 3 on the other. So let's get that run through. Now, as we get close to the end of our video and putting our cards together, we're also going to show you, remember, the other one. But if you want to receive one of these beautiful cards, we're going to randomly select someone to receive a card. Yay! And how are we going to do that? Well, we know there's a delay time between when I say anything and when you guys see it and then respond back to me, right? So if you want to be in the running to select one of these cards, and we're going to send 2 cards because we didn't have a birthday. So I feel bad that we didn't have a birthday here in January. All you have to write, and you just have to do it once, in the chat, go ahead and just put hashtag Dahlia Days. You can run it all together, hashtag Dahlia Days. And at the end of this, Maudie's going to put it through the machine and randomly select 2 people. And then all you have to do, of course, is just go to our website and click on contact and send me your address and we'll send you one of the cards if you're interested in being in the running for one of these cards. Now, you haven't seen the other cards yet, so we will show you those. Now, look at this. I'm going to get my picker. Thank you so much, Patricia. So I'm going to get my picker, and I have a little bit of glue there. I'm going to add just a little bit more, and I'm going to use my picker to pick up the flower. Oh, he fell off. That's okay. And I just got the new clay on this, and we're going to go ahead and just add him right there in the corner. I'm going to do a little bit on this one. We'll do him right there. Going to get some more and put right there. And I'm going to put 3 on this side. Okay. And put 1 right there. Oh, my goodness. Now all we have left to do is put the inside. Now, we want to go ahead and stamp our message on the inside just in case it gets kind of crazy on us and it makes a mess. That way we haven't really stamped it down. So I'm going to go ahead and put the message right here in the corner. So this says, happy birthday, sending you lots of love. Oh my goodness, and it's stamped perfectly. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and lay this down. I'm going to move this, has a little bit of glue on it. And there we go. Now I want to invite you, please give us a thumbs up. That really helps us on YouTube. And if you can share this with all your crafting friends and help us grow our channel, we would absolutely appreciate that so, so much. So we appreciate any thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe so you don't miss our next video, which, by the way, is Thursday at 7. That's our next live. Go ahead and subscribe and click that bell, and that will let you know when we're on. And I'm so glad I did for someone that I watch, because HSN has crafting days today, ladies. Did you know that? And I was reminded when someone came on. So I was pretty happy about that. Okay, what do you think about this card? Oh, you know what? I need one more little thing. I'm going to use some beautiful little rhinestones, little baby ones, and put right in the center of these flowers. just to make it pop. Get those in there. And I really like using my take your pick tool to do this. It's so easy. I know a lot of people use scissors and other things, but I like to use this. So here's our first card. Look how beautiful that array of flowers looks on either side. And it's fast. You could make so many of these for happy birthday cards, right? Now let me show you another one. Here's another happy birthday with a completely different color set. So here's our Granny Apple. Here's our Just Jade. Now look, we also did this one, and this comes with the set. So what's so cool about this is we used our daubers on this stamp set. We used our daubers to pick up, or was it daubers? Or was it? No, that's right. She used the Stampin' Right pins. These are so neat. If you don't have these, these are really cool. She used the pins to color, because of course you can't use blends on this. They're watercolor pins, and then she just breathed on it to create the moisture and stamped it. Hey Tammy McFarland, welcome. So, I mean, that is a great idea. And then she cut this out and put it over this stamp. So this stamp comes with the set as well. So here we have our purple one. And now I said I was going to show you a tip on how to make this pop. So do you see that we have actually, we have wet embossed this with some Versamark. So we stamped it and then we cleaned it off to make sure that there was no color on the stamp set. And we went ahead and used our Versamark and then wet embossed it, and it really made it pop. Now look at this one. We did the same thing. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, you know, I love that deep dark color. So I'm going to give you just a minute. If you're interested in getting to pick one of these, we're going to pick 2 people. Go ahead and put hashtag Dahlia Days, and we'll wait just 1 more minute. And then you can tell us. We have our rich razzleberry. We have our beautiful, this is called Flirty Flamingo, happy for you. This is our Granny Apple, happy birthday. This is our Just Jade, happy birthday. And this is our Old Olive. And this has the beautiful sentiment on the front. So we're going to give you just 1 second. Now, I want to remind you, you can head over to our actual YouTube channel. We hope you do that. And check out our shorts. That's something new that YouTube is doing. And so we hope that you do that. And we hope you give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Help us grow this year. We just love y'all so much and appreciate you so much spending your time with us and finding us. I don't know what happened, why we couldn't broadcast to Facebook and Twitch, but oh, Tammy, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and close out. And Monty, do we have anybody that wants a card?
We sure do. We have quite a few people.
Okay, Monty's going to select. Go, Monty, go, Monty. So we have, she's gonna randomly select 2 people, and I'm gonna tell you who gets it. Number 1.
Joan Presslar.
Joan Presslar. Woo! Woo! Let me see. Do I have a thing? Let's see. Joan, up. We have a winner. We have a winner. Yay, Joan Presslar. If you'd go over to Creative Moments by G in the contact form, tell me your address and what card do you want. Let me see. Here are the cards. Just take a moment. And Maudie, who is the next winner?
Just a second.
Okay. Oh, picker is picking away.
Gloria Jewett.
Gloria Jewett. Yay, Gloria Jewett. Congratulations. Head on over to Creative Moments by G and let us know which one you want. Thank you so much. And you can always rewatch the video and look at the end and tell us which one you want to. Ladies, thank you so much for spending your time. Please remember that we come live on Thursday night at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. So depending on where you are, make sure you make that time adjustment. We want you to go out and have a fantastic Tuesday. We are going to have a good Tuesday. Congratulations to our ladies who get to select a card. We're so happy. Go out, make it a fantastic day. Be kind to yourself and others. Be creative in your crafting, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye, ladies.